Hi guys, it's Graham again and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a book haul, a charity shop book haul. I have just been to work. I had to pop in and do something, and I decided on the way home that I would pop into a charity shop, or a couple of charity shops. More than two, shall we say. And I got a few books. At least two of them I am so excited about because they are still very much like brand new books, and I've seen them both in Tesco's for like a tenner each, and I got them for 99 pence, and I'm just like blown away. So yeah, without much further ado, I think that's right. Here goes. So the first book I got was one of these Puffin Classic editions, and it's King Arthur and His Knights of the Round Table, and that's by Roger Lancelyn Green, and there is an introduction by David Almond. The book that I'm currently reading, the Sins of Rachel Ellis by Philip Caveney, or Caveney, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but there's quite a lot of Arthurian sort of stuff in it. There's talk of Merlin and all that kind of thing, and yeah. So when I saw this, I was like, I want to get that. I know that these are kiddies' books, but yeah, it's still a book. But yeah, so yeah, King Arthur and His Knights of the Round Table by Roger Lancelyn Green. Love it. I've got a few of these editions, and they're so cute. So the next one is another sort of middle grade book, but I like these. They're fun, and it's part of the My Story series, and this is Viking Blood by Andrew Donkin, and it's a Viking warrior AD 1008. 1008. Yes. And basically these are fun little sort of snapshots of history, quite often told in almost like diary form, by a supposed person of the era that they are kind of set in. I've read a few of these, and they're really fun, and they're surprisingly really well written and well researched for a children's book. So yeah. The next one I got is one of the sort of funny Ladybird books, and it's How It Works, The Dad, a Ladybird book, and I'm not sure who these ones are by. I know J.A. Hazeley and J.P. Morris. So yeah, I love these. These are so funny. So How It Works, The Dad, a Ladybird book. The next one is another Ladybird book, and it's How It Works, The Mum, a Ladybird book, and by the same people. These are so fun. They take about 15 or 20 minutes to read, and they are usually hilarious. So the next one I already have in paperback, but I want the entire series of these books in hardback, and the only ones I have in hardback so far are The Edge of Reason and The Baby Diaries, and it's Bridget Jones, Mad About the Boy by Helen Fielding. I've wanted this in hardback for ages. I've read it in paperback, but I wanted it in hardback for ages, but I could never find an edition that was like near mint condition, and this is pretty much brand new. So I'm dead excited about that. Yeah, cool. But when I get them in hardback, I'll feel the need to read the series again, because I'll feel like a fraud. I'll feel like I haven't read them. Does anyone else do that? Or am I the only one? Am I just weird? Yeah, anyway, I'm probably just weird. But yeah, so Bridget Jones, Mad About the Boy by Helen Fielding. Love it. So the next one was, I saw it and I didn't even read the back of it. I just read the cover and I was like, that's mine. I have to have that. So it is The Poisoner, The Life and Crimes of Victorian England's Most Notorious Doctor by Stephen Bates. This just sounds awesome. I think it's about a doctor who poisoned people in the mid 1850s, and he he was hung. He was executed to a baying crowd, apparently, according to the blurb inside. Meticulously researched, cleverly written, and even better, a wonderfully entertaining read. And that's Judith Flanders, author of The Invention of Murder. A fascinating retelling. Stephen Bates returns to a crime that shocked the Victorian nation and created the blackest of myths. And that's Peter Moore, author of Damn His Blood. Palmer the Poisoner, mass murderer or victim of a gross miscarriage of justice. Stephen Bates is to be congratulated for this enthralling account of one of the great Victorian murder trials, compulsively readable, replete with gruesome details and Dickensian characters. I couldn't put it down. And that's Catherine Arnold, author of Underworld London. It sounds awesome, it sounds right up my street, and I really can't wait to get to it. I probably will bump this right up my TBR list. So, yeah. The Poisoner, The Life and Crimes of Victorian England's Most Notorious Doctor by Stephen Bates. And isn't that cover just fabulous? Who doesn't love a skull in a puddle of purple blood? I do. Right, so the next two and the last two are the ones that I have been kind of looking at in sort of Tesco. I'm in Tesco a lot, and I buy books from Tesco a lot. But there are some books that are just like, wow, that's expensive. That's like a whole hour's wage for me. But yeah, I saw these today and I was like, these are mine. Like now, get in my hand now. So the first one is, how am I going to hold this up? It's huge. So the first one is Queen of the World by Robert Hardman. The Crown is fictional. This is the real thing. And that's Andrew Roberts. Obviously, it's about our Queen, Queen Elizabeth II. She is fabulous. I am a royalist, and I am not ashamed to say so. I love our royal family. I think our royal family are brilliant. They're such a British institution. And who doesn't love the Queen? I mean, of course, obviously there are people who don't, but I just had to have this, and I've been toying with it for ages, and I just thought, do you know what, 99p, that's like a reduction of like £9 1 pence. It's a no-brainer. It's an absolute no-brainer. Written alongside a major new ITV documentary, dazzling, poignant, and full of delicious surprises. The true story of how Elizabeth II took on the world and won. The Crown is fictional. Here is the real thing, and that's Andrew Roberts. Not the person who wrote it. That was Robert Hardman. So yeah, that's Queen of the World by Robert Hardman. So excited to have this. So excited. Oh, I love it. And the next one and last one in this haul is another that I've been seeing in Tesco for like a tenner, and I was like, I want it, but a tenner's a lot. It's a lot of money, guys. A lot of money. So yeah, 99p today. Another reduction of £9 1 pence. It had to be mine. It is A Better Me by Gary Barlow. Now, this is Gary Barlow's autobiography. I hope it's an autobiography. I hope it's not ghostwritten. I am starting to look back on the wilderness years less with horror now and more with gratitude. The way I'd put myself back together was, without question, a better version of me. Gary Barlow, guys. Need I say any more? So yeah, I'm so excited to have these books, especially the last two. Oh my god, bargain basement prices. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you for listening to me drawl on. What was that? Thank you so much for listening to me wobble on and talk nonsense about books. But isn't that what we're here for? Books, and to talk about them. Whatever you're doing, enjoy. Whatever you're reading, enjoy it. Be yourself. Be fabulous. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon for another video. Bye bye.